Hey guys, so I wanted to share with you guys some of my locks and some of my favorite locks, which are the 5200s. And my favorite locks are just solid steel padlocks, and just so happens that the 5200 or the 5000 series are my favorite locks. Like, I don't know, it's just something about them. So here I have my very first 5200. Nothing special. It's a little bit older. Has the shorter key. Then I have this 100th anniversary. It says 100th anniversary 1912 through 2012. At the same time I got this, the seller he also had, not that one, these two, the 5100s. 5100. And since they were such a deal, I went ahead and got two of them. So there they are, 5100s. And then I got this display model because it says the 100% USA made. It's pretty cool. And then, so recently there was an auction for this lock, and I'll just show you guys so you know. So if you've ever seen one of these locks anywhere, you would know that they can be pretty pricey. And I've seen them, $50 for an older, beat up, rusted, used one, on up to $80 or $90 on Amazon or somewhere. So they can vary from price to price. But I got this one for $34.50 or something like that. Brand new, 3 keys. There was one other bidder, and I bid, and then I bid like $60 or something, just because that's how bad I wanted it. But I bid, and then a day later, no more bids, no nothing. $34 sold, shipped, mine. $34, crazy. So yeah, now I'm the proud new owner of this 748. 6 pins. It has a different keyway. This key will fit into those, but those keys will not fit into this. The keyway on it, this little piece of warding right here is just a little bit wider from top to bottom on this one, so the keys for this will work, but not vice versa. So this thing is, it's about 63 or 64 millimeters, and for us in the States that is 2.5. So huge, heavy lock. It has some pretty cool stuff inside of it. Surprised the crap out of me. So let's get her open and take a look at what's inside of here. I'm just gonna be using the 1.2 and the number 7 hook from Peterson. See if I can get a halfway decent view and a comfortable angle, because this is a 6 pin, so rather than fight with it, I'd like to get it open relatively quick. The video's already at 4.5 minutes. Sorry about that. Couple of good clicks out at 2 and 3. Something freaking dropped. 3, I think. Alright, so pin 6, and we got a false set. Ooh, too heavy for the vise. So we've got a couple more clicks out of 5 and 6, another click out of 1. I had to drop something back down, but now we got our false set back, and let's try that counter rotation on 1. Click out of 5, click out of 6, click out of 5, click out of 6. Alright, felt counter rotation on 6 when I just touched it. I don't know what happened. She's not picked. Counter rotation on 6, click. On 5, now we got counter rotation. And she's open. So she does put up quite a fight. And I think it has something to do with the pins in here. They're a little bit different. Holy crap. So, sorry about that. I had to move. I was at a weird angle for the pick, but I have so many of these, and I've picked so many American locks that I knew the very first time I picked this thing that there was something weird inside here. And it does have a... Oh, holy crap. Normally you have to slide this out, or slide it up to get the core to come out, but has this 564 Allen bolt in it, and then this really thick retaining retainer to hold the core in, and then this retaining armored plate. So core's open. I'm gonna lock it back up so I can turn it the other way. Alright, let's get this clip off the back. Clip off, and for some reason, I remember last time I took this thing apart, I had to use a shim. Which was different. I haven't had that problem. I just think it's something about the back of it. It doesn't want to just come out smooth. So try to get it to focus, but if you look at that, you can see that it doesn't have brass pins. Focus, buddy. So it has steel pins, which I think is why it gives that a little bit weird feedback. It's not smooth, it's kind of catchy. But 1, standard, no serrations. 2 has serrations. 3 has serrations. 4 serrated, no serrations on 5 or 6. Which, being an American lock, they would have serrations, but that's just chosen by the bidding, because I'm gonna say it's 1 through 2 or 3 don't have serrations because they're too small. There's nothing inside the core there, just smooth, no drill pins or anything. Let's get the shim out. And 1 is a steel serrated spool. Number 2 is a steel serrated, steel serrated, steel serrated. steel serrated spool, and then a steel serrated spool. And I'll give you guys a close-up on these pins just so they're all at once, so I don't have to zoom in or try to focus the camera on every single pin. So there they are. So I guess that's what you get for the, well, for in my case, 35 bucks. But these things can be pretty pricey, just depends on where you get them. But sorry for the longish video, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching, and don't do anything I wouldn't do.